myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be yours. I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to overlook the very talented Musiala, Peter. I mean, when Germany's finest come calling at such a young age and place such faith in him, then you know he's got something special. Often played ahead of more established pros, allowing him to break so many records already.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There they go, hunting again.
Referee has just said play on. And now they can clear their lines. But they've got it again. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tar. Anton. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played in deep. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good ball, good take. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Musiala. Goretzka. Good driving run. Good chance here! a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kimmich with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Anton gets over and intercepts. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Gnabry. Lovely bit of skill. Goretzka. Vitinha. Havertz. Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gonzalo Inacio. Keeper's got good distance on that. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Gnabry. Kimmich. Musiala. To Goretzka. Now it's Gnabry. It's a good foot in there. Vitinha. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. João Cancelo. Almost half an hour in now. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Musiala. Goretzka. Musiala. Bruno Fernandes. That's a little off target. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's taken it. And it's Musiala. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Trincao. It's a searching pass. Rudiger. And it's Goretzka. Musiala. Out to the right. And it's Kimmich. Adeyemi. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Anton is there to clear. Havertz, played out to the right. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Inacio gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. João Cancelo picks it up from the goal kick. Showing great feet there.
Added time.
And he was quick to react. Gross. So what can they make of this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, we're just settling back into this second half. So, neither side has yet broken through. Gnabry.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vitinha. Great ball, and he's in here. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Havertz. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. That has ended up in no man's land.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now he's off and running. Gnabry. That's a good run down the left. And they're back on the ball again. Rudiger. He's being urged to shoot. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And it's Musiala. Spread it left. Vitinha in with the challenge. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's fabulous. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gross. Distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through. Played through for the wide man. João Cancelo picks it up out wide. Trincao, foot in. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Engages and forces it off the ball. Musiala going full tilt down the left. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bruno Fernandes. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Kimmich calmly anticipates. And now the breakaway. It's a pretty loose pass. Goretzka. Oh, some tackle that. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. And that should get the job done. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Trincao. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's very neat. And here's Goretzka. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Germany are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And this is Ronaldo.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's got full. That's a half-decent try. He might have to go it alone here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now who's going to be first to this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution for Germany. Number 27, Adeyemi. Number 8, Leon Goretzka. Coming on the field, number 7, Retz. Number 26, Amiri. Substitutions taking place. There will be 1 minute added time.
That pass isn't the best. Chooses to go crossfield. And that has left him in a heap. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and
This is
I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
children's announcement. With the father
So
of a boy
90
in
minutes
the
could
green
produce a winner,
backpack, kindly
and we have
contact a
extra
nearby
time.
member of staff. Substitution for Germany, number 21, Serge Gnabry.
So our quest
Coming
to
on the
find the winner
field is
continues.
Number 11, substitution in progress.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's had it nicked away. Anton. And it's Gross. Now it's Kimmich. Gross. Somewhat off target. Joao Felix. Joao Felix! Havertz chasing after it. Joao Palhinha. Amiri.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gross is offering a wry smile there.
Germany have their second corner now. They've played it short. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Good looking ball. And he's managed to get free. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Germany faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The ball is on the spot, here we go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have our breakthrough. And it's Vitz. Referee's given a throw. Vitinha, and back to the goalkeeper. One ball by the goalkeeper.
At a time.
Gross. The most accurate pass. Extra time reaches half-time.
Please have your entry tickets at hand.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Joao Felix. Vitz. Gross. Joao Palinha. This is promising. That has not gone well. Vitinha. Now it's Ramos. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now he's off and running. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Ruben Dias. Now it's Ramos.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Gonzalo Inacio proves too strong. Gonzalo Ramos. Havertz tries a shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Programs are available from stands located
Your final
by
thoughts,
the gates.
Jim?
I suppose
sure
they
they'll
might
make
admit
fine
to not
souvenirs.
having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried.
So we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. He can make the difference.
I've been really impressed with Goretzka, Peter. Someone who's really looked to improve his game in many...
Oh, he's chipped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So, a breakthrough already. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's got away. And it's Goretzka. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Tar, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Musiala, who's looking wide. And it's Rudiger. Gnabry. Now it's Musiala. Griezmann. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Gnabry. And that has been clubbed away. What a throw in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tar.
Germany really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tries to play it through. This is Dembele. He's found a way through. There's the header! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's in plenty of space here. And it's Conte. Chouameni. He's on it, can he get away? Shifted it to the flank. He has found a way through. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe goes wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rudiger does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No way through there. Musiala. Kimmich. Gross. For Musiala. Goretzka. And here's Gnabry. Searching pass he's played there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had it taken off him. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Havertz. Oh, this is Gnabry. And here's Goretzka. Griezmann. And it's Doué. And that is as far as they're going to go. Doué. Griezmann. Doué. Dembele.
Temps additionnel.
And he's there to
1 minute.
Oh,
belt it away.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something...
Dembele! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la foule. Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un
And the action
demonstratier.
is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he was quick to react. Musiala. Goretzka. Now it's Havertz. Germany ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Dembele. Kimmich. To Gross. Goretzka.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Just too much on that. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Griezmann does really well to win the ball there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Dembele. Can he finish? And he thumps it clear. And this is Griezmann. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he opts to go forward. Out of play for a throw. Musiala. Looking for a runner. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Now it's Griezmann. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Koundé makes the interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, that's a key interception. Musiala, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Doué. And it's Kanté. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, that's fabulous. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide, delivered across. Tries to get it clear. And that's gone loose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Goretzka. And he plays one through. Well timed, excellent interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Changement.
There's going to be another change here. Well, there's the clearance. Nicked it back promptly.
Germany are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
The final 5 minutes. And that is out of play. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Andri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Dembele.
That's good play from him.
And he's found a way past.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe! And with that, the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Oh, what a mistake! Pedro Neto. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've really been impressed with the way this player, Pavlovic, seems to have a natural knack for controlling games and dictating the tempo. He just seems to think one step ahead of his opponents all the time, even when playing against the very, very best.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gnabry. Germany do have a chance to counter here. Pedro Neto. That is lovely. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played towards the front line. Rafael Leao.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective involvement.
Big chance! Mosby's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
It's Gross. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So what can they make of this? Gnabry. Played back into the centre. Well timed, excellent interception. Germany finding their passes. Havertz! Sensational by Havertz! A finish right from the top draw. The breakthrough strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Germany have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Spread neatly. Ball's gone out of play. Bruno Fernandes. Defending of the desperate variety. Out to the right. Adeyemi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Driving on and making good progress. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, good take in a good area. And the flag has stayed down. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
That's going in strongly.
Rafael Leao looking for options for movement. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. What a throw in. Rafael Leao has it out wide and in space. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Vitinha.
Germany really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
This is Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but it's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scored! Portugal are level. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Portugal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And somehow it stayed out. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Germany kick off the second half. Kimmich. Now he's off and running. Ruben Neves. That was not gone well. Back into the middle, and he welcomes it in. Now there's a fine ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pavlovic. Here's Tar. Mittelstadt. And it's Pavlovic. Pavlovic. Goretzka. João Cancelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rafael Leao gets into some space. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Pavlovic. Gross. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Rafael Leao. Pavlovic. Goretzka. So we've reached the hour mark. Gnabry. And here's Havertz. He has a look out. Great vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kimmich. Now it's Havertz. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Tar. Pavlovic. And it's Mittelstadt. To Goretzka. Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Adeyemi. And here's Gross.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Bit too much weight on the
Vou dar
pass.
os seus lugares a número 8, número 20, número 18. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Mittelstadt. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Gets a good foot in there. And this is Bernardo Silva. Oh, they can break here. Adeyemi. Just eases him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. And it's Vitinha. And he's had it nicked away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Trincao.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, important interception.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
We are into stoppage time. Now it's Trincao. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar
Still test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Now it's Joao Felix. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Havertz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mittelstadt. Amiri. Distributed tidily. Back towards the middle. Now it's Wirtz. Joao Felix. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Bernardo Silva. Can he finish? Now who's going to be... Oh, what? In he goes again! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Joao Palhinha. Now it's Ramos. And it's Neves. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Trincao wins the duel this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Musiala. It's a pretty loose pass. Gonzalo Ramos. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. And that has left him in a heap. That's it for the first period of extra time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And that's put paid to a promising move. Rudiger. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Trincao. He's got away. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Germany could not have chosen a worse moment. Ball on the spot. Can he? And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a left.
Trincao is on his own. Tries a shot! In he goes again. And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Bullish header! Amiri. And it's Wirtz. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Germany present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Carlos, you right, and they're running away with it. cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Germany bow out. Defeat sealing their fate. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Germany really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Already we're underway here.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Danny Olmo. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The pressing's intense. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Gross. That is good alertness. Now it's Havertz. And here's Gnabry. Bernal proves too strong. Now it's Havertz. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's picked his way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri is the guilty party there, and that's going to be a booking. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Havertz. Raul. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Oh, it's Raul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a throw-in. Yamal is in a really good position out wide.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now he's off and running. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Referee's given a throw. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Goretzka. Germany have reclaimed it. And it's Pavlovic. To Gross. Oh, good spread. Thinks about the shot.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed.
And the shot! Germany with the corner, they're first. Kimmich goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spain have the chance to go the other way. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Rodri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Over to the left. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Isco. Now it's shot at goal! Goal, Germany! Germany are in front. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Germany penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they require, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Howson cuts out the pass. No, again there's no way through. And it's Mittelstadt. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. Goes down, but nothing given. Gnabry. Here's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Germany can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 16 será sustituido por el dorsal 36.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, that's fabulous. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Gets a good foot in there. Great vision. This looks promising. Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Gnabry. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Havertz receives it in a good position here. Now a Droll. Germany do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And no, that was never going to make it. Isco. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Dani Olmo! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! A finish right from the top draw. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Gnabry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Rudiger. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Havertz. He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Germany have it back and can go again. Played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well measured.
Dani Olmo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's intervened well there. Zubimendi. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Gnabry. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, what a ball! Decent chance! Goal, Germany! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A lot of space ahead of him. And it's pulled back. That has been knocked clear. Nicely weighted ball. Played in. Oh, gets it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Raul. Now it's Dani Olmo.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Germany moments now away from seeing this one out. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Now it's Havertz.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And smartly reclaimed. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 22.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
El dorsal 15.
Germany conceded an equaliser late on.
El dorsal 7.
Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes?
El dorsal
He's
6.
having a goal!
El dorsal 5. Se va a llevar a
No,
cabo un
he
cambio de
couldn't
jugadores.
find the finish.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed. Amiri. Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. There's the shot! Well, now it's a red. Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spain certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Amiri chasing after it. He's found a way through. Rudiger, he's on a run down the left wing. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Andriy. Now this could be a chance. Pedri, looking for the run. Oh, he's onto this. And this is Raul. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Habrá un
And a
minuto de
chance!
descuento.
And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave. And
Extra time reaches half-time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Havertz. Howson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Amiri. Tar. And it's Goretzka. And he's managed to get free. And here's Goretzka. And he goes cross-field. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's bustling through here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Control. Germany needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Up towards the flank. It's a good looking... He's got through! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. And the defence let themselves down by...
And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it. And not being a physical specimen, you really have to show good tactical awareness on this front.
Oyarzabal gets through on his own. Yamal gets into some space. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pavlovic does really well to win the ball there. Adeyemi. Oyarzabal has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Raul. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Gross. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great vision. Williams.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going? Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Pedri. And the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Pedri simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Nicely intercepted. Adeyemi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Gross. Now it's Havertz. Raul going about things with real menace. And here's Havertz. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Driving forward. Gross. And it's Goretzka. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Germany presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Germany have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Well, they've got it again. And this is good now. Oh, shooting chance! attempt, just the wrong outcome. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. Gross. Adeyemi.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Some really good ball movement. Gnabry showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nico Williams purring through the gears. Decent chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. Gnabry with the clearance. No way through, so back it comes. That's a little loose. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Howson wins the duel this time. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Germany can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. Nicely spread. Here's the return pass. Can he get on the end of this? Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Balde going full tilt down the left. And that should get the job done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adeyemi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Out towards the flank. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Goretzka. Gross's cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Aims beyond the defence. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
That's just
Hello,
been
everybody.
exhilarating,
Quick announcement now.
leaving
We would
everyone
like to ask
wishing
you all
for
to kindly
a little
stay
bit
seated
more, but
during the match.
you'll have one
Thank you
manager
for
now
your
trying to
cooperation.
exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Germany leading 1-0 at the break. Here's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Now that's well seen too. And here's Gnabry. Oh, super ball. Picks it. Havertz! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Adeyemi! He will be livid with himself. Balde. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Howson, distributed tidily. Great defending, strong and determined. Gross. Gross looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were out.
And the shot! It's there! Spain are all square. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Pedri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Spain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Oyarzabal. He can get that clear. He's had it taken off him. That's tidy. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Pedri. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mittelstadt. Back towards the middle. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Nico Williams gets into a good position. And it's Balde. Hangs in across. That's a sharp pass. Probing pass. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that was very necessary. Now can they counter? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Goretzka. Mittelstadt. Now it's Havertz. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. And this is Goretzka. It's Goretzka!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he latch on to this? Here's and he shoots! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 21, Serge Gnabry. Number 27, Adeyemi. Number 8, Leon Goretzka. Coming on the field, number 10, Musiala. Number 7, Retz. Number 26, Amiri.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
That ball looks a good one. Great chance! And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter, they've got...
Can he finish? Oh, that's another chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to the net.
Nico Williams.
Spain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And he's...
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And that is great goalkeeping. Changes him with that pass. Played through into space. Yamal looking to run onto it. Strong running down that left flank. Pass somewhat off target. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Amiri. Eric Garcia. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's gone direct here. And there goes the final whistle. Germany pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Me in
Well,
wishing
Peter,
all the
I
best
really
for
couldn't
members
see
of our
what this
fan
team
club
was trying
celebrating
to
their
achieve,
wedding
whether it's the
anniversary
manager's
today.
message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.